Hello everybody, Hollywood John here. I hope you're doing well. What a day. We lost 2 more Airbnb listings. I'm fighting with the insurance company at another property, and we're trying to sort a new roof at another property. We got tenants moving out, tenants moving in, and coronavirus in the state of Florida. I'm here working on my real estate business, and I want to do a video today about long distance real estate investing and why I don't approve. Okay, why I don't approve. And I'll use this week's Corona incident this year's Corona incident as an example. Okay, long distance real estate investing is very attractive for people who want to outsource the nitty-gritty parts of real estate, getting on the phone, calling people, walking through properties, negotiating materials, negotiating labor. They want to outsource that not only to other people, but to other parts of the country and maybe even the world. Okay? They want to be away from their real estate. And I say want because 99% of the people don't need to be away from the real estate. They want to be. They want to live in higher priced cities such as New York, Seattle, Los Angeles. But they think if they pay a management company or a quote-unquote turnkey company, which I'll do another video on, several states away in states like Arkansas, Tennessee, and Florida, that they would still get a positive return on their money. But that's many times, more often than not, that is just not the case. Because when your assets are so far away and you don't have full-time employees whose job it is to keep track of your assets, it allows for a lot of shrinkage, right? A lot of money getting lost in the shuffle. The property managers don't get to see you at a moment's notice. And a lot of times they don't get to talk to you at a moment's notice. You don't know who the vendors are in town. Okay? You don't know who the best person is in that neighborhood to replace a water heater. Who could do it the fastest? Who could do it the cheapest? Who could do it the best? Some properties, you need the cheapest. Some properties, you need the fastest. And some properties, you need to have the best person regardless of price. And you won't know which is which or who is who if you're several states away. Okay? I'll use myself as an example. I had a couple properties, 1 or 2, when I was living in California that were in Florida. Okay? And there was so much loss of income coming through because I couldn't manage them. And by manage, I mean being here in town where I could go drive to a property on a half hour's notice. I would have to fly to the property it would take a full day. Okay? So if you want to be in the business of real estate, to say you're in the business of real estate, then you can do long distance. But if you want to make money in real estate, long-term, steady, you should either invest in your hometown where you live, and even if that's Los Angeles, if you made it a point to buy a piece of investment property in Los Angeles at a good buy, for a good deal, you could do it. I know people that have done that. They see a house that needs, a year's worth of work, and for that year, they're hurting, but after that year's over, they're living in a nice, pretty much brand new house, because it's been totally redone, right? But if you try to manage that from another state, it'd be so difficult, it's not even worth doing, okay? Or if you're living in Los Angeles, Seattle, New York, move for a year, move for 2 years to a state that brings a better real estate investment value. And the good thing about that is 99 out of 100 people won't want to do that. My job, my this, my that, ba-da. They'll find some reason or excuse not to do that. But if you move, you will bear the fruit. You will reap all of the benefits from doing so. Move to Tennessee for a year. Move to Florida for a year. Move to Arkansas for a year. And have meetings every day with loan officers, realtors, contractors, property managers, vendors, and the like, and build your property portfolio. And then once you have the systems in place, then if you want to, you could think about moving back to where you came from. Okay? Long distance real estate investing is an easy option, but it's not the most fruitful option. And more times than not, you'll lose more money than you put in. My next video will be about turnkey real estate companies, companies that specialize in long distance and out of state investors.